In this tutorial we're going to see how to do this really long scarf that Rory wore in some of the episodes. I tried to find a stitch that was really similar to the one on her scarf, so let's start. First of all, you will need 5mm needles or US 8. You don't need to use circular needle, you can also use flat needles. And yarn. I don't know which brand is this yarn, but you can just use a yarn that it's okay to use with 5mm. Well, we need to cast on 20 stitches. You can use the method that you prefer to cast on the work. Okay, now that I cast on 20 stitches, we're going to do the first row, which is going to be just knit all the stitches. So enter and knit until the end of the row. Okay, after you knit all the stitches for the second row, we're going to purl all the stitches until the end. Okay, so now that you finish all the purl stitches, we're gonna turn the work, and this is gonna be the right side of the work. And we're going to start with a yarn over. So this is the needle we're going to work with. So take the yarn and yarn over the needle, just that. And now bring the yarn in front of the work. So this is how it should look like. Okay, and just take the stitch and bring into the next needle. So you don't have to work the stitch, you just have to have this the yarn in front of the stitch that you just transfer from this needle to this needle. And this is called slip purlwise. Then we're going to just knit the next stitch. And now we're going to do another stitch that is called pass the slip stitch over. So we're going to take the first one and bring into the other needle, and now work this as a knit stitch. And we have to put this over the other stitch. Okay, I'm going to repeat all the stitches so you can see them also later. Now we need to knit 8 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so what we have just done, we're going to repeat it again. So yarn over, take this stitch, bring to the other one with the yarn in front of the stitch, knit one. Now take another one and bring it to the other needle, knit the next one, take this and pull it over. Okay, and now knit until the end. So these 4 rows, the 4 stitches, sorry. Okay, this was row 1. Now for every row, like the 2nd, the 4th, the 6th, the 8th, the 10th, and the 12th, you just need to purl all the stitches. So now purl all the stitches until the end. And be careful of, okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, when you arrive at this point, be careful of this stitch, not to miss it. This is the yarn over, and you just have to do a purl stitch. So you will have the first hole. This is normal, don't worry, and just knit and purl until the end. Okay, now we're going to do the third row. First do a knit stitch, then yarn over, and as before, bring this stitch in the other needle with the yarn in front and knit the next stitch. Now pass one, knit the other one and pull it over. Now we're gonna knit 5 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now knit 2 together, so insert your needle in 2 stitches like this. Okay, yarn over, and now you knit 2 stitches together, then yarn over again, knit the next one, yarn over again in front. Okay, pass this stitch with the yarn over the work, then knit the next one. Now pass one stitch, knit the next one, pull it over, and then knit until the end of the row. Okay, this was row 3. For row 4, purl all the stitches. Okay, row 5 now. Knit 2 stitches, yarn over, bring this stitch to the other, knit 1 stitch, take this stitch to the other needle, knit this one, and bring it over. Okay, now knit the next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 1, knit 2, knit 3. Okay, yarn over, pass the stitch, knit 1, pass the stitch, knit 1, put this over. Okay, then knit the last 2 stitches. This is row 5. For row 7 now, start by knitting 5 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now yarn over, put the stitch in the other needle, knit the next one, now pass, knit the next one and yarn it over. Now knit 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Now knit 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now yarn over, pass a stitch, knit 1 and pass the last one. Okay, now we're going to do row 9. So knit 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Now knit 2 stitches together, Now yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, pass the stitch, knit 1, pass, knit 1, yarn the stitch over, and now knit 2. Okay, now we're going to repeat. So knit 3, 1, 2, 3, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, pass the stitch, knit 1, and slip the stitch to the other, pass the stitch to the other needle. Okay, for row 11 we're going to start by knitting 2 stitches. So knit 1, knit 2, now knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pass the stitch, knit 1, pass the stitch, knit the next one, yarn it over, okay, and then knit 1. Now we're going to repeat. So knit 2, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pass a stitch, knit 1, and pass a stitch. Now we're going to do the last row of this pattern, which is just all purl stitch. Okay, this is what it should look like. You should have this design that it's like half here, 1 here, half here, 1 here, and you just have to repeat these 12 rows until your desired length. I'm going to do it for around 180 centimeters. So see you guys at the end, and we're going to see how to cast off the project. Okay, when you arrive at your desired length, before closing the work, do 1 row of knit stitch on the right side and 1 row of all purl stitch on the wrong side, and then close your work. And this is how it should look like.